Hi guys, in this video we're going to go into the 3 things you need to know in order to become wealthy and the 3 things you need to do. But before we get into the video, please smash that like button as it really helps with the YouTube and the Facebook algorithm. Now the first thing you need to know is a goal. If you don't have a destination, then the chances of you ending up somewhere desirable are fairly slim to nil. My goal is to accumulate £300,000. I've budgeted £80,000 to £100,000 to buy a 50-foot Beneteau yacht and have it moored in Gibraltar Harbour. The other £200,000 is to fill it full of rum and victuals and for the wife and I to sail it around the Mediterranean until we're not fit enough to do so. The next thing you need to know is a date, the date at which your goal will be achieved. If you don't set yourself a deadline, then what happens is you just postpone taking action until such time you can be asked to do so. I've given myself 10 years. The next thing you're going to need to know is a plan. A goal without a plan is just a wish. You need to know what it is you actually have to do in order to achieve your goal. So my plan in order to achieve that £300,000 was to invest £1,000 a month in a low-cost index tracker. I wasn't making enough money at the time, although I was working full-time as a bar manager from 5 o'clock in the evening till midnight. But that left me the daytime to do some more work, so I took up a job full-time again as a cab driver. So my day would look like I start at 7 o'clock in the morning and finish at 4 in the afternoon as a cab driver, go home, have a bath, get changed, grab something to eat and out the door to be in the bar by 5 o'clock, and I'd work there till midnight. Now unless you know these 3 things, you will never be wealthy. Well, other than robbing a bank or winning the lottery. But really, knowing those 3 things is the easy bit. You now have to do 3 things. Now the first thing you have to do is execute the plan. You have to take action. So after working for a short time as a cab driver, I quickly worked out that the hourly rate for a cab driver is greater than that for a barman. So I chucked the bar work in and I now work full-time, or the equivalent of 2 full-time jobs as a cab driver. I start at 4:15 every morning and work 75 hours per week. The next thing you have to do is obsess about the plan. Just working on the plan sometimes won't get you your dream. You have to obsess about it. It's rather like having a new child. Your life is renewed before the child is now over. The child now takes up 100% of your concentration, because if you don't, the child will not survive. And so it is with any goal. You have to obsess about it. No one achieves anything remarkable without being obsessive about the goal. Even Elon Musk, despite what he's achieved thus far and the money he's made, still sleeps on his office floor. The next thing you have to do is monitor the plan. You have to keep checking it and make sure you're on target. One of the things I learned from my time in the Royal Navy is that simply pointing the head of a vessel at its destination will not get you there. And that's because the wind and the tide will try to knock you off course all the time. So you have to keep tweaking the model as you go. Now to achieve my goal, I need 11% return from the stock market, which is easily achievable over 20 or 30 years, but a little more difficult over the 10-year period I've set myself. And I was only getting about 8.5%. So on top of the 75 hours of work, I've added a small sweet vending round in order to boost the amount of money I can put into my account. So there are the 3 things you have to know and 3 things you have to do in order to become wealthy. If you want to follow my progress, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook. Don't be stupid, don't be normal, and don't forget to hit that like button as it really helps us with the algorithm.